Hello and welcome to another episode of Put Me In Coach on episode 84, Diamondbacks versus Rays Game 3. Lineup of today, Kento Martes playing DH, Adrian Del Castro playing catcher, Lourdes Jr. playing left field, Pavin Smith playing first base, Vargas playing second base, and Tommy Troy playing center field, and the rest is the same and stuff. Gabe Marino came in to pitch hit for Adrian De Castro later on, and then played catcher in the bottom of the eighth. It's pretty much of that. Looking at the numbers in the lineup, the only people who did not get a base hit is Carroll, Nolan Arenado, Vargas, and Troy. The rest has and stuff. And it's only one hit and stuff. It's just like it's good to see it, but again, it's a thing where we're not doing what we are doing and stuff, and it's what it is enough of they're getting on base, but we can't score. And that's the most biggest problem we are having so many times and stuff. Like, you gotta get a little tip for the Rays as well, having good defense and overall and stuff. But, like, come on. Like, you got people, especially enough of there's a player on third base, and there's no out and stuff, and you still getting out of the inning by not getting a run in and stuff. It's a little struggle for them and stuff at this time. So just not really looking good on the offense at all and stuff. Pitching wise enough, starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly, he went 6 innings, gave up 8 hits, struck out 3, walked 2, and gave up 5 runs. So I understand enough of last time on my video, pretty much yesterday, because this is the next day overall and stuff. Yeah, I kind of knew of enough of Kelly. Like, it's just he needs to perform well enough if we have a chance and stuff. I thinking we just didn't had a whole lot of what to do and stuff. So it's hard to see a pitcher like Kelly to go down something like a Gallon and stuff, and they're just not really perform well and stuff. And I just kind of knew it because this is just the way who they are and stuff, and who we're facing as well, and who's also the other side of the starting pitcher as well and stuff. It's just like, the only way enough of if Kelly is going to do good. I think he did good. I think this was a better performance than last time. Was against the Cardinals and stuff. It's just, again, he's just not doing what he is and stuff. I don't think in the gum thing, throwing on the field every single time and having some attitude every single time he gets out the inning and stuff. I just don't think that's just a good idea to have and stuff. Please have a positive attitude and play well and stuff. That's just what you gotta do and stuff. Go out there, dominate, do your best, everything and stuff. Where enough of he's just struggling and getting upset of himself. So we cannot have that. So yeah, it's just like I kind of knew it of enough. Like I'm hoping of enough for him to do good. Where enough of we're just like, yeah, there's no way. And stuff. And then the starting pitcher for the Rays today was Drew Razumins. I don't know how you say his last name, but he's a really good pitcher as well. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck out 5, walked 1, and then no runs and stuff. So you can see the compare of enough of the pitcher for the Rays and the pitcher for the Diamondbacks and stuff. So that's pretty much of that. And then the bullpen for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Liskia and Dre Jameson. And unfortunately enough for Dre Jameson, I want to know about this, okay? Because I will be interested into this and stuff. I have seen him with some Buzz Lightyear sneakers on one time and stuff. And yesterday he was wearing Tom and Jerry sneakers and stuff. So to me, of enough of where do you get these shoes? Because these shoes are very interesting and stuff. They're very unique. They're very in like quality style in a way and stuff. They look cool in a way and stuff. And just like I have a feeling he has a person he gets or whatever, and he pays that person to make shoes for him or something, or he makes them himself and he's a stylist or something or whatever and stuff. Because I have a feeling like if he's paying somebody to get those shoes, feeling those shoes are probably expensive very very well, because again they have to be very quality shoes to get and stuff. And again, who has a person like that and stuff, and who is that? Because I want to know. Because if I get like a couple money and whatever here and there and stuff, or fortunately enough I don't, but I'm just saying, if I get some like knowing about who actually make those shoes and stuff, maybe a little shout out or something and stuff, who knows. But fortunately enough, I just want to know who's making those. It's like, is it Dre himself, or does he have a guy he pays for and stuff? To me enough, I feel like he pays somebody and stuff. So that's what it is. So yeah, bullpen doing good. Then we're gonna go in scoring. I down a little bit and stuff. These are the most ones I want to talk about. Fortunately enough, all of them are home runs and they're all solos and stuff. Cedric Mullins hit a solo home run to make it 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Junior Caballero hitting a solo home run to make it 4-0 bottom of the fifth. This is his third home run in these three games and stuff. He's off the chart. Ben Williamson hit a solo home run to make 5-0 bottom of six. To me, enough of like, it's so interesting enough hearing like some random person I don't even know and stuff and still hits a home run. Like, who are you? Like, okay, I guess, you gotta have some little confidence, and, good for this guy hitting a home run. And then Kendra Marte hitting a solo home run to make it 1-5. Bottom of the eighth, that is the final score. We lost 1-5. Our record right now is 41-42. We are one lower of 500, and we also got swept. So not looking good for the Diamondbacks at all and stuff. I kind of knew this is going to come because, the Rays are honestly a really good team. They're actually in first place in their division over the Yankees and stuff, and they are the best team in the American League and stuff. So, Junior Caballero is probably the most biggest person on the team by far and stuff. They also have a big three like we do and stuff, but yeah, it's just like they have good offense, good defense, good pitching overall and stuff. Kevin Cash is a really good manager overall and stuff. There was actually a very interesting thing I realized enough when Lourdes Gurriel Jr. was up to the plate and stuff. And I'm surprised enough of the got it wrong and stuff. And it was basically Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swung the bat and even enough getting hit by pitch and stuff. And he definitely swung, and I guess the said he didn't swung, and the only thing why he did, like they thought he swung, is getting hit by pitch and he was trying to get out the way and stuff. And unfortunately enough, it didn't really show that at all. He definitely swung and then just got hit and stuff. And to me, of enough, that should be a strike. And it's annoying enough of if that was the correct call of enough, because again, we don't get to first base and stuff. And fortunately enough, the ump actually gave Lourdes Gurriel Jr. first base, and then fortunately enough, Kevin Cash got a little upset with that because it was not the right call in a way and stuff. And so again, I was super surprised. So the umps really messed that up as well and stuff. So that's that. And then I realized enough there was another thing similar as that. Well, not like it is, but like again, the Yumps needs to do something with this and stuff because it's absolutely insane and stuff. And I'm so glad enough this guy is not on my team anymore and stuff. And that is Josh Naylor and stuff. This guy is a pathetic, by the way, in my opinion and stuff. I would never have him back to my team at all if I was Torey Lavello. Like, you play, you know, not saying crap baseball, but it's your attitude and stuff. And I don't want anybody having this attitude on my club, and anything and stuff. And I don't know what is going on with Josh Naylor. I don't know where he's getting this attitude from and stuff. I get he's trying to be competitive. I get he's trying to win and all things and stuff. But like, be respectful for other people and stuff. It's just like it's so hard. Where enough of like I haven't seen this from him, you know and stuff. He can be a little cocky in a way. Maybe that's like a thing he does and stuff, And he, when I saw him on the Guardians back then and stuff, like he was cheering for his teammates. Like he was super excited. He was having fun and all that stuff. And I think when he went to the Diamondbacks, he got a little cocky a little bit. Don't really see the attitude when he was on the Diamondbacks and stuff, but he is really, really showing it when he's on the Mariners and stuff. And who knows enough if it's just the Mariners or Dan Wilson, or I don't know where is this coming from and stuff. And it's just like like I'm fine pipping home runs, totally fine with that. Like I'm not gonna be struggling with that, but talking trash to other people, trying to cheat your way in and stuff, I get about, signals to like look at the pitcher's arm to signal to the bat enough of just like, hey, I'm giving you a signal and stuff. I hate that, but fortunately enough, it is like illegal in a way. I'm sorry, there's different words, like illegal and then legal and stuff. It is legal to do that and stuff. That shows enough it's okay to do it and stuff. It's just not right to do. In my opinion and stuff. That's why enough I saw Perdomo and stuff doing it once and stuff because I never seen the Diamondbacks do it before and stuff. And I also saw Adrian Del Castro did it as well, and I realized enough of just like, hey, let's don't do this, because to me enough in my head, I just thinking this is just cheating in some ways enough, and I don't want my team to cheat in some ways and stuff. I don't care signals. I don't care. It's fine to do it and stuff. Like it's a way to cheat. Okay, like we want to win fair and hard work and progress everything and stuff. That's what I want and stuff. And if Perdomo does this, I'm gonna tell him like, hey, don't do this. Adrian Del Castro, don't do this. Like, don't and stuff. I don't see it very much and stuff. I only saw those two and stuff, and they were very obvious, and I never seen it. Again, I'm not really, paying attention to it very well and stuff, but yeah. But Josh Naylor does it very, very well. Now that Cal Rowling did it once with the Mariners and stuff, the Yankees do it all the time and stuff. Same thing like Chaz Chisholm Jr., I see Cody Bellinger do it and stuff. I see Paul Goldschmidt doing it. Like everybody just do it and stuff. Like it's just so weird enough of just like why of enough to do it and stuff. The Braves do it before and stuff. I think the Red Sox do it. I feeling like a lot of teams really do it and stuff, and people just like don't care and stuff. There is times enough of people look back and stuff and just like, hey, like I know you're doing and stuff, you're not getting to me and stuff. So there's things enough. I think in pitchers and generally of enough, they thinking it's annoying and stuff because again, you're trying to read what's in my hand and then pitch so you can signal what is coming and stuff. So like it's just again, it's just annoying overall and stuff. And to me, enough, it's just not the right thing to do. And I understand it's okay to do it and stuff. It's just a matter enough of why we have to do it, you know. So I don't like it and stuff. And I'm just saying like don't do it. I understand you can do it, but it's just like we don't want to cheat. That's just me, okay, and stuff. So fortunately for Josh Naylor, I don't know why he did this and stuff because he got a little beef with Austin Hedges, his former teammate on the Guardians and stuff. And honestly enough, I don't like Austin Hedges either and stuff because I would absolutely talk crap about him for the 2023 World Series against the Diamondbacks, and he did nothing, and he doesn't deserve a World Series ring at all because what I saw him just being on the bench and go absolutely insane thinking enough of population or something taking over or something like this is not real, like that's just to me of enough. Like it's just so annoying to see a guy doesn't do well and stuff and just go absolutely insane and breaking his neck, going absolutely insane thinking enough of somebody's getting attacked from the back and stuff, of just going absolutely insane in the dugout and stuff. Like, good for you to be on a good team where enough of you're not participating and stuff. Like, why do you deserve a World Series ring? Oh, because you're on a World Series team. Makes sense. So, and stuff. Like, in some ways enough, he's kind of growing on me a little bit. Like, I think Hedges is some ways enough. Like, okay guy and stuff, but just that 2023 World Series, I just didn't like. It was just annoying. Just like you didn't do nothing. Like, yeah, you catch. Okay, were you a starting catcher? No, you weren't because Joe Heim was. And then, so why have enough of Josh Naylor and Austin Hedges got a little beef together and stuff because Josh Naylor went with his elbow went in to get hit by pitch and he did it on purpose, and Austin Hedges just went out there and said like, hey, like that wasn't right, you guys, you suck, So, yeah, it's just like those are the things enough of just like, why do people do this? Like, why? So, that's just a way of enough. If Josh Naylor comes back to the Diamondbacks, I say no thank you. Turn around and get the heck out of here. Because I don't need that on my team. Never seen it on my team. You will never will do on my team, and I don't like it, so get out of here. Don't need it. It's what it is, man. Like, I'm not going to take attitudes of a negative on my team. I'm not going to have cheaters. I'm not going to have nothing. I want my team positive, hard work, and dedication. In a way where enough of let's work hard, do the best we can, do the best. I mean, like, positive everything. Just like let's play fair. So, like the umps needs to do something and stuff. That's just what it is. Progress enough. Yeah, the offense needs just progress. Pitching, starting pitcher needs progress. That's pretty much it. I would definitely say that and stuff. So it's a bummer enough if we got swept today. We are playing the Giants here in Chase Field. So hopefully of enough, I'm hearing enough of the Giants are playing a lot better baseball and stuff. So I'm not looking forward to that. But fortunately enough, if we can get a little good matchup against them and stuff, and if our offense can go off of them as well and stuff, because we are better over the Giants and stuff, and we haven't lost a game than them and stuff. So hopefully maybe we can sweep them or just win the series over them or anything and stuff. Just like we gotta get back into it at this time and stuff, because even in right now enough the postseason, if it's over at this time, like the postseason comes and stuff, we're not in the playoffs and we're not even in the wild card spot. We're just not in it, and there's other teams are in it, like the Rangers, and to me enough, it's just like that's just annoying because the Rangers suck. So that is just that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.